Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bolo, and I'm here to bring you another video for educational purposes only. And girls just wanna have fun. Man, what I tell you about women being bored, they will get themselves into all kinds of trouble. So we've got this old geezer, and I don't actually mean an old geezer. It's not like she's 67 years old, but usually when people take someone else's identity, it's for monetary purposes only. Like usually it's like you get a credit card, you know what I'm saying? You start buying all kind of wild shit, cars and surfboards and shit that you wouldn't do with your own money. You know what I'm saying? So trips to all kinds of exotic islands. But this old lady decided to take her own daughter's identity to go date younger guys in college. She took student loans out, not to go on trips, to get a BBL, a boob job. No, so she could start fucking young dudes because I guess she wanted to live out these fantasies. I'm pretty sure she did it already. She probably did that to some degree, maybe not in college, but she had a kid, right? So I mean, she was doing her thing. But let's read this. Mom pleads guilty to stealing daughter's identity, dating younger guys. If she tried to pass herself as a 22-year-old, like what on God's green earth? A Missouri mother is facing charges after she pled guilty to stealing her daughter's identity, according to the New York Post. 48? Come on, man. I mean, if that's her 48, she doesn't look bad for 48, I'll give her that. 48-year-old Laurel Oglesby is facing jail time after posing as her daughter, Lauren Hayes, to get student loans, enroll in college, and catfish college-age men into relationships. This is how you know she's got fucking mental issues, because she can go fuck 22-year-old dudes right now without the whole college experience. Go on Tinder, start swiping right on some young dude you want to fuck, and you can get fucked that night. But in her mind, that's not enough. She wants the fantasy of it. Going out on dates and holding hands and going to the bar and having a man bring her home. That's what she wants. She doesn't want to just meet up and they know we're going to the nitty gritty. You know, she wants to play it all out. The whole fantasy of it. That's what I'm talking about, man. Boredom. You have to have absolutely nothing in your life going on. For one, for you to actually think up this insanity. Think about, I would like to take my daughter's identity, take out student loans just to fuck younger guys. It's a lot of extra steps because, like I said before, she could do it. Get on Tinder, she could do it. She could have it that night. So, I mean, she had a lot of time on her hands. I don't know if she's like a stay-at-home mom, unemployment, whatever it is, but she has way too much fucking time on her hands. Way too much. The scheme went on for 2 years. And people in Missouri slow, no offense. And it began in 2016 when Oglesby applied for a social security card in her daughter's name. After receiving the social security card, she began using her 22-year-old daughter's identity. Everyone believed it. She even had boyfriends that believed that she was that age. Bro, them niggas is dumb as hell if they believe she was 22. Or, this is what I imagine, they're like, damn, babe, you look good for your age. You know how niggas do. We'll gas you up so much, even though we don't believe that shit ourselves, just to get some buns. Oh, damn, you just 22? Shit, I thought you was 16, girl. Mountain View Police Chief Jamie Perkins told the New York Times, I'm sorry, I just don't believe that those men are that fucking stupid. I don't believe it. Like I said, she looks good for 48, but she looks terrible for 22. Like, let's be honest. Look at her hair's all ratty-tatty. Like, come on, bro. That looks like middle-aged mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing wrong with it, but she don't look nothing even close to 22. Oglesby also created a Snapchat account where she pretended to be the 22-year-old and used filters that made her look younger. Okay, fine, but still, when you get in person, there's no filter for that. A young Mountain View couple took Oglesby in after she convinced them that she had escaped from a domestic violence situation. The couple knew her as her daughter's identity, and she lived with them for nearly 2 years. You know what? Maybe they actually did believe that she was 22 because the young women today, not all of them, but a lot of them look so fucking terrible for their age that maybe they believe she was 22. Now, me, I wouldn't buy it. She looks like an old lady that looks good for her age. That's what she looks like. Like, I would say, oh man, 48, she looks good for 48. Like, she does. But if I found out she looked 22, I'd be like, wow, what the fuck have you been doing throughout these 22 years of your life? But I have seen some IDs, man. I have like bounced at clubs where I saw like women and I'd be like, I mean, they look okay. You know, she's probably like, and I'm like, damn, what you doing? You know, in my mind, it's, wow, you about 38, 39. What are you doing at a club? You know, like, go home. And then I look on the ID and it's like they're 29, 30, 28. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you look 10 years older, you know? Let me see. Oh yeah, while living with them, she obtained a driver's license with Lauren's name on it, enrolled in Southwest Baptist University, and received $9,400 in federal loans, $5,920 in Pell Grants, and $1,863 in charges. Holy fuck. The fraudulent scheme came to an end in August of 2018 when Arkansas authorities contacted Mountain View Police Department about Oglesby committing fraud under a different identity. When authorities questioned her, she intentionally denied it, but later admitted to the fraudulent scheme. After pleading guilty, Oglesby is now facing 5 years behind bars without parole for one count of intentionally providing false information to the Social Security Administration. She must pay $17,521 to the Southwest Baptist University and to her daughter. I mean, holy, I wonder how her daughter feels, one, and two, she never got like notifications or something about like, I don't know, man. That's just crazy. I mean, I guess it could happen, but yeah, man, this is nuts. I mean, the length that people go through when they are like, I'm pretty sure she's depressed. She's depressed and bored for her to like go to these lengths where she needs to feel like she has to live out these fantasies, and she just feels so terrible about herself for whatever reason, where this makes her feel, you know, I felt young again. I felt young again. So I'm guessing this brings her back to, you know, younger, better days in her mind. But yeah, man, this is fucking crazy. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts on the comments below. I'm out.